If you could go back 10 years, would you be friends with me? No, because I probably would have lived a different way. If I knew saying goodbye to you would be this hard, maybe I wouldn't have been friends with you in the first place.
-61. Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the great systems turn into traps and the fear is switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked.
I don't remember much from back then, but that kid in the old video feels like me. When we were young, we weren't scared before doing something, because we didn't know anything. As far as I remember, my childhood was like most people, until video games and cars entered my life. Playing games, watching Tokyo Drift when you're still a kid, it makes you feel like you can actually build dreams in your head and live them. Then the internet arrived, and I realized those weren't just dreams for some people. That was their real life.
What's your name? Green! I got 100 on my dash, got 200 in my trunk. Name in the grab bags for my like a rocker on the top of my binocular. How can I get made so popular? See, I'm living with anxiety, ducking the sobriety. Fucking in the system, I ain't fucking with society. Justice ain't free, therefore justice ain't me. So I justify his name on the obituary.
For years, it was just an interest. Then one day, I don't even remember when, it became a decision. I have to live in those countries, at least for a while. But it's never that easy. No one in my family had immigrated, and it was practically a joke or something, because they would have said, you have everything in here, why do you really want to move? But for me, it wasn't about having everything or not having them. It was about living for myself, by myself, for at least once. I finished my master's degree, wrote a book, published an article, readied up my resume, and used all the money that I had, took a lot of exams, and nothing happened. And I had lost everything. Then I had to go to the mandatory military service for 2 years. And 10 years was gone after that. And I kept asking myself that, isn't this enough? Like, you have sacrificed so much already, and are you sure that it is worth it? But it came to my mind that it wasn't about me only. It was about all the things that I had sacrificed. It was about the people that I loved. And I had to make it, not only because of me, but because all the things that had happened in the past. April, draft finished, but nothing felt the same. I applied for another scholarship, but failed again. But you don't just walk away when you have chased a dream for 10 years, because the people that you love need you in the right place. Because on this road, I had already given up everything a normal person would want. But nothing else mattered anymore. Sometimes pulling back is the best move, not because you've given up or something, but because you need to ask yourself, do I really want the thing that I'm killing myself for? Now I know, because we die once and we live 1,000 times. Do you know how much it hurts when someone needs your help and you can't do the only thing that you were supposed to do? That's the price of not living your life. I learned that the road everyone takes isn't always the right one. I tried, I failed, but I built memories. But I'm still scared at the same time. In Destiny 2, Kate 6 says that life's not about holding on to something forever. Eventually, you have to let go. I didn't want to let go of my dreams, but I had forgotten how to live in it. But honestly, I was terrified of letting go of what I already had, because I wanted everything to be perfect. That's why sometimes we do need a reset button. I was never going to back down. You didn't think I would, did you? But even though there are many things that I would change, you? No. Even if I knew saying goodbye would be this hard. Patience hasn't helped me much in life. But if part of all my efforts was ending up with you and a few others in my life, that's a result I'm proud of. I'm glad I lived long enough to meet you.